Hello my darlings and happy holiday season. I cannot believe we're already at the time of the year we're discussing what we're gonna be getting other people for Christmas.
We're not even gonna talk about it.
Gift giving is one of my love languages. I love doing stuff for other people. I like getting stuff for people in order to make them smile and getting things that I know people will love and use. So why not put my talent into your hands for those who might not be as good as getting gifts for other people, or you have no idea where to start? There's so many options, and I feel like when there's too many options, you kind of don't know where to start or where not to go and where to go for stuff. But thankfully, I am a chronic capitalism sucker and victim, may I add. And I feel like I have tested so many products. I have so many gift ideas that I have bought myself. I have recommended from friends that my friends have got and they love. So before we get into this video, if you don't know who I am, my name is Aliyah. I'm a 22-year-old full-time content creator. And if you like to see more Christmas content or lifestyle content, such as productivity, travel, lifestyle, home ownership, which is what I love to do over here, definitely make sure you follow my other socials and subscribe down below, because this is not the end of the Christmas content. So I decided to switch things up this year because I personally always feel like gift guides have really specific categories, and I feel like you should shop based on the person that you are talking to. Now, I don't have every single trope in the world or personality type in the world for anybody that you may know, but I definitely have collected a few personality types and types of people that you may be shopping for this Christmas. Starting off really big and really strong, let's discuss the it girls. The it girls are those who are always on top of the trends. They are basically a walking Pinterest board. They have everything that's aesthetic. Everything is pretty. They always look put together. They're slick backs, baby, not a single hair is out of place. They have the cutest clothes, cutest accessories, and they just live their life to the prettiest. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've already thought of somebody by now that may or may not fall into this category. Starting off strong, let's discuss the Glossier perfumes. I feel like Glossier perfumes are the perfect little gift, especially if you already know that this person likes their perfumes. They have 3 out right now, and my favorite out of the 3 is the Glossier You perfume because it literally smells different on everybody. So definitely, if they have talked about it before, wanting to try it, or they already like it, I definitely recommend that. Let's get into these arm weights. I have been on TikTok for so long now, and all I see is people using these arm weights for their Pilates workouts, their yoga workouts. A lot of my friends actually use these in their workouts, and when I tell you that they live by these arm weights, I know the bala bangles are really popular, but they can also be pretty expensive. So I would definitely recommend checking out stores like Ross or TJ Maxx or Home Goods for a more cheaper alternative. And of course, worst case scenario, if you can't find anything there, definitely recommend looking on Amazon. Next thing could obviously be a yoga mat. Once again, you could definitely check one of those stores such as Home Goods, TJ Maxx, anywhere like that, even Marshalls. They definitely have more affordable yoga mats, and I feel like yoga mats are some of the best gifts because no matter what, if somebody's getting into yoga or they're just into meditating or they want a space to sit out and do nothing, a yoga mat is going to do it every single time. And quite frankly, out of all the workout options I've personally tried, yoga's my favorite. It's very beginner friendly. There's literally videos everywhere that are free. I feel like
Hello?
I feel like a yoga mat is just such an easy gift idea because it's affordable, it's easy to find, and they actually have some really cute patterns and different like designs on them, and they can get really personal, and you should know the person you're buying it for, what type of patterns they like. They have it all, okay? They have it all. Now this one should be no surprise. It's a little bit more on the pricier side, I'm not going to lie, but I definitely recommend getting a Hatch alarm clock. I don't know if you can see it, but I have one over there. I don't think you can see it, but it's fine. I basically live and die by my Hatch alarm clock. It's not a smart alarm clock, but it's more of an alarm clock that mimics the sun rising, and instead of that blaring iPhone noise that we always hear when we wake up at 8 a.m., it plays super nice melodies that are super calming. I love my Hatch alarm clock because aside from it being an alarm clock in the morning, it also has sleep sounds and lights that you can go to sleep to. You can listen to stories, you can listen to meditating stuff, and there's so many good things that come with that alarm clock. I love my Hatch. You guys see it all the time if you watch my vlogs, because girl, it literally has changed my sleep health, and I literally wish I was being dramatic. Moving on, I feel like we've all seen these on TikTok. The next item is a ice roller, and I always thought it was a load of nothing, but I got one and I get it. I feel like even if you don't really care about the skincare aspect, it's such a relaxing thing that you can do in the morning, and as somebody who's used it a few times, not too often, but definitely a few, I personally really like them. They're also just a really good stocking stuffer or just gift in general. We hear people talk about this all the time, how important it is to journal, how important it is to put your thoughts on paper. If you want to manifest or just show gratitude in any way, write it down. And the best way to do this is a 5-minute journal. I actually have a 5-minute journal. Am I consistent with it? No.
Absolutely not.
But I try my best, and when I remember to do it, I be doing it. So I need some points for that. Claps for that. A 5-minute journal is essentially a journal with different prompts every single day that only takes 5 minutes to answer minimum. Or if they actually do want to show gratitude and journal and manifest in that, they also have a journal for that. I know Lena Lifts also has a journal. I personally haven't bought it, but I hear so many good things about it to the point where I'm about to buy it. There's so many journal options out there. I definitely recommend the 5-minute journal first and foremost. And if you can't find that or don't want to buy that, definitely recommend a cute journal with a cute cover and then maybe a little pen set to go with it. This is absolutely so viral, it's disgusting. But these are for the it girls for a reason. If you are looking to blow your budget out the water, Ugg disquettes are so cute. I never know if I'm saying it correctly. It looks like a slipper, but it's a little furry. They're such cute shoes. I will say, if you are gonna get somebody these Uggs, definitely go a size up because they do run a little bit small due to the fur being on the inside of the shoe. They were actually on my Christmas wish list last year. I didn't get them, but I did get some other Ugg slippers. So if you're not wanting to get the super viral ones, because I have a feeling that they're gonna be sold out by the time you're probably Christmas shopping, aka now. Something tells me first week of December, it's gonna be gone. Definitely recommend any type of Uggs if you can find them, whether if it's the Tasmans or it's platform Uggs or if it's insulated Uggs. There's so many options. Uggs are just, they're so nice. You can't go wrong with a classic pair of Uggs. And then finally for our it girl category, which I'm actually wearing right now, skim sets. I feel like skim sets are such an easy gift idea. If you've never shopped at Skims, it can be so overwhelming because they have so many options. My top Skims lines is the boyfriend line. So it's like the oversized shirts, they have the boxers, they have the sweats. I also really like all their cotton fleece stuff, and I also really like their cotton robes. Those are my top options right there because you can just never go wrong with a good sweat set, a good robe, or just some sleep and cute loungewear, you know? I feel like all the it girls kind of wear matching sets, and it's just such an easy outfit to put together, and Skims is actually really good quality. And if you don't want to shop at Skims, definitely recommend a good Aritzia set. When I tell you, Aritzia takes so much of my money.
It's disgusting.
Those Aritzia TNA fleece sets, baby, they do it every single time. They have different colors. You can mix and match the bottoms to the tops. All their colors match depending on the piece. So it's not like if you get a green for a top and then a green on the bottom's not gonna match. They usually have matching colors that, you know, actually go together for majority of their items. If I woke up to an Aritzia set on Christmas morning, I would gag. No, riddle me this. You wake up, you're crusty, 6 in the morning. You just, you know, ice rolled your face Christmas morning because of course it girls have to show up and serve face Christmas morning. Even on holidays they have to. You wake up, you put on your like summer Fridays or like topicals, lip oil, you get downstairs. You open up this bag, it's a matching set. You open up the second bag, it's Uggs. Huh? You just have a whole new outfit right there. You just got a whole new outfit right there. Tell me you wouldn't be excited. Exactly, because I know you would. Moving on to our next category, let's talk about some of the earth baddies, earth hoes, real Erykah Badu, India Irie type of people. Now, these type of people are so in tune with themselves. They have appreciation for the arts. They have a specific type of fashion. They are just very much self-aware, but also can kind of be the worst people on the planet, but that's not the point. It's Christmas. Let's celebrate them. Okay, first things first, this is such an easy gift idea. A vinyl of any of their favorite artists' music. As somebody who collects vinyl, it's so much fun going and looking for them in person, but if you are struggling to find some in person, definitely go online to shop for some of their favorite artists. Depop and eBay have also been my favorite places to find some vinyl that I just truly can't find in person, but I think a vinyl of somebody's favorite artist is the absolute best thing anybody could do. I did a haul last Christmas of things I got for Christmas because it's fun. Like, let's bring those back. And my sister actually got me one of my favorite artists, Dominic Fike, vinyl last year, and it was so tea. And I was very happy with my gift. So definitely recommend getting a vinyl for those little earth baddies. Also recommend film cameras or disposable cameras. Now, as somebody who's very like, let's do what we can for the earth, I think disposable cameras should be your first option if you are looking to save a little bit of money. But if you're interested in spending a little bit more money and getting a film camera that doesn't necessarily require it being thrown away every time you use it, there's definitely so many different type of film cameras out in the world that are affordable. You just have to look for them. And then also to go with this, you can also get them a gift card to a camera store that develops film, so they have to worry about the cost of that after the fact. Moving on to the next thing, everybody loves a good tote bag. Tote bags have taken over the earth. Bagoo, veggie bags, canvas totes. There's so many types of tote bags. Christmas gifts are so easy. I feel like the best way to buy a Christmas gift is to buy a thing that people will use, which is why I'm like, tote bag. Anytime I don't know what to give somebody, tote bag. Especially if I know that they love a tote bag, tote bag. You get a tote bag, you get a tote bag, I get a tote bag, everybody gets a tote bag. The best places to get tote bags, it's not the thrift store, it's not the Target, Target, it's not the Walmart. Go on Urban Outfitters and StockX and look at them tote bags. I know the places I just said scream expensive,
but
if you know how to shop and you have some patience and you don't mind scrolling, you could actually find some really affordable options on both. You could definitely give your earth baddie or earth hoe a Sunny's Angels. If you don't know what a Sunny's Angel is, there are these cute little figurines that you can stick on your phone, on your laptop, and they are definitely a little bit more pricey. But if you are looking for a more creative version of a Sunny's Angel, let's say you want a custom one or you want one of their favorite artists, I definitely recommend checking TikTok and small businesses on Instagram to see if they make custom ones. There's this Frank Ocean one and Tyler the Creator one floating around on TikTok, and I want it so bad. It almost hurts. They're just such cute little tech accessories, and I think they can really show somebody's personality or music taste depending on like where they put it and which one you get. Now, you don't always have to get them like custom. There's definitely like a better way to buy them. If you want to go on like Depop, a lot of people sell them as well. But yeah, I think Sunny's Angels are such a cute little like touch to like, hey, this is what I like. It's such a good conversation starter as well. Now let's discuss, this is a really big category. I had a blast making this category. Let's discuss the hobby hoes. The hobby hoes, the artists, the people who are constantly doing something with their hands. First thing, paint by watercolors. I have seen paint by watercolors take the internet and lifestyle aesthetic girlies vlogs by storm. This is such a good way for people who aren't into watercoloring just yet or don't know how to watercolor, and it's literally a paint by numbers for adults. That's so fun and easy. Like, you really don't have to think about this gift at all. You just buy it and give it to somebody. And if you want, you can get the watercolors that go with it if it doesn't come with it. Such a good gift idea. Next thing, coloring book with some nice markers. Now, this is also just really easy going on the entire like art type of thing. I feel like anybody who's really into hobbies definitely likes to color at least one thing, whether it's with markers, crayons, whatever. There's like these super viral markers that I constantly see people coloring with on TikTok and stuff. Maybe we can get those with a nice little coloring book. Next thing is some pottery classes. Now, this may or may not be super expensive or super affordable. It depends on where you live, but I think pottery classes are something that if somebody has expressed they want to try, it's definitely a good gift to give them, like 1 or 2 classes for them to try it. So I would definitely cover like 1 or 2 classes for them so they don't have to worry about it. And then if they want to continue, that's not your problem. You already got the gift. This might get a little expensive depending on where you get it from, but I definitely recommend getting a crochet basket. As somebody who's learning how to crochet right now, I got me a little basket with a few little balls of yarn. I got me some sticks, the crochet needles, all of it. The basket itself was not that expensive. This is such a good, once again, entry level, intermediate, or advanced gift for those who like to crochet. Crochet and knitting, period. Any type of crochet or knitting project or basket of supplies is appreciated by those who crochet and knit because it can get expensive. Whether you get one of those like Weedle Wobble things where you make like little characters, or you just give them yarn so they can figure out what to do. This is for my reader pops, reader girlies. Everybody's reading these days, as they should. It's important to read. A Barnes & Noble's gift card, you cannot go wrong with. It could be $25, $50, $100, whatever your budget allows. I don't know if you've seen the prices of these books these days, but girl, I'm gonna take a free book anytime I get. Once again, if your budget allows, I definitely recommend a Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switches are literally one of the easiest, most portable, and honestly most cozy game systems in my opinion. And if you really want to customize this for somebody, you can order like a case for them or get a gift card so they can get a case. And going along with that, like I just said, the games are expensive. At least the major name games are about $50 to $60. Sincerely, somebody who's tired of paying for them that has a Nintendo Switch. So you can definitely get them a gift card to get a game or redeem a game in the Nintendo Switch shop. You could definitely not go wrong with a cozy, nice blanket for the hobby lover that you have in your life. I have some favorite places that I love to get throw blankets, such as HomeGoods and Target. Those are my top ones for affordability and comfortability as well. They can have it in the little hobby corner if they have one in their house, or it's just something that they could cuddle up and do their hobbies with, such as play the Switch, color, watercolor, and do all the stuff that we said before. I think a bracelet making kit is such a good gift idea because it's so hands-on. They can make stuff for themselves, other people, and honestly, they're not that expensive. They're easy to find. And finally, I don't know what it is, but I associate hobby hoes with Snoopy and Hello Kitty. I say as I have an actual Snoopy pillow on my bed. I don't know why I associate Snoopy and Hello Kitty with people who are really interested in hobbies. I think it's because I think Hello Kitty and Snoopy are just really cozy and super fun and just nice to look at and be around. With that being said, I think you can get them anything Snoopy or Hello Kitty, and the best place to look, HomeGoods. And if your HomeGoods is ransacked like everybody else, I fear you're gonna have to go on Depop, like the rest of us. It gets a little pricey when you're looking at resellers, but if you can get it firsthand from HomeGoods or TJ Maxx or Marshalls or anything like that, it's definitely worth the money. I literally have 3 Snoopy blankets for Christmas. They were $16 or $17 each from HomeGoods. They're upwards $30 on Depop. I can see the TJ Maxx and HomeGoods tag on the make sure you get to that Home Goods and TJ Maxx early. Trust, if you see the TikTok about it, baby, you can go look, but it might already be gone. This is a really small category because I feel like this type of person is just so like, they don't ask for much. Let's discuss the tech bros. Tech bros, very much in finance, economics, political science, type of vibes like that, engineering, Apple Watches. Who doesn't love a good Apple Watch? Tech bros, Apple Watches, they go together real bad. I think Apple Watches are like one of those things where you can either spend a lot of money on a new one or go back a few generations and save a couple $100s, you know, whatever fits in your budget. If they already have Apple Watch, get them accessories. That little rubber band that comes on the watch, it's ugly, it needs to be changed. Moving on to colognes. Colognes are such a good gift idea because it kind of allows you to get the person you know to smell how you want them to. Kind of selfish, but you know, it's the principle, okay? My favorite colognes on men, me personally, I love YSL Light Blue. Jimmy Choo also has really good colognes. There's just so many good options. Those are the two that come to mind right now. And if you are interested in getting any designer colognes, I definitely recommend Dossier. My one issue with Dossier is that you can't smell it before you buy it. So you really have to either know what you're talking about or you know what you're already gonna be buying because you've smelt it before. So it's definitely like a tester type of thing. And if you don't wanna buy somebody something because you don't know if they're gonna like it, you can get them a gift card. So easy. Next thing, you could always get your tech bro some high quality boxers. Let me tell you about my favorite boxer brands, okay? Goodfellow at Target, such good boxers. They have all the different cuts, the sizes, the colors, amazing. You could also go somewhere like Marshall's, TJ Maxx. I love those stores if you can't tell. And even Kohl's has really good high quality boxers. You'd be surprised, you just have to look. And a lot of these places are really affordable. So you can either get them 1 or 2 packs and I'm pretty sure they'll be happy because when's the last time they changed them drawers? Quickly. This is not rhetorical, I'm asking. I'm being dead ass. And then finally, I feel like a 3/4 zip up jacket is just so tech bro coded to me. I could not tell you why. I definitely like Patagonia and North Face, or even Old Navy has really good 3/4 zip up jackets, and Old Navy always has a killer sale. So I think a good quarter zip up jacket for them to wear at the office or when they work out as like a pump cover, it would just be really nice for them to have. Moving to the next category, let's discuss present parents. You see what I did there? Presents for your parents, but your parents are very much involved in your life. Yeah, type of vibe. I love getting gifts for parents because I feel like one, they never expect it, and two, they're pretty much happy with anything as long as they could use it. I actually got all my parents, step parents and all, this gift last year and the year before. I got them electric lunch boxes. If your parent goes into the workplace, bestie, I know that microwave in their like break room is 20 years old. Spare them the germs and the inconvenience of actually getting up to go heat up their food and get them an electric lunch box. And my favorite brand of them is actually Crock-Pot. Now this is more for the sappy and close families if this is like your type of vibe, but custom blankets that they can snuggle with pictures of you and your family on it. I feel like this is such a good gift idea because it has sentimental value, and it's also just putting your parents, whoever you may getting it for, all their favorite people in one spot. And it could be family photos, pictures of your grandparents, your cousins, your nieces, nephews, you, your siblings if you have siblings. If you don't have a big family, literally just put pictures of y'all on it. I think it's just so sweet to have all their favorite people on one thing that they get to snuggle with and use. They always get reminded. Electric kettles have taken over the world and they're the best gifts possible. Let me tell you why. As somebody who has an electric kettle, I got one and never looked back to the one on the stove. They're so much more sleek. You could put them away and they're actually really affordable depending on where you get them from. You could spend $10, $20 on an electric kettle from Home Goods or TJ Maxx, or spend up to $200 on a Smeg if that's the type of aesthetic that your parent may or may not have. Next thing, a crock pot. I love a crock pot. Most parents love a crock pot and most parents have a crock pot, but if your parent doesn't have a crock pot, definitely get them one. Target always has really good deals on crock pots, especially ones that are like family size. I would say the smallest you should get crock pot wise is about 6 to 8 quarts. That or anything bigger should be good, especially if your family's a little bit larger, if you have some siblings. Really good slow cooker. Crock pots literally last forever. Once you buy one, it's one and done. And it's just a really good investment in your parents' kitchen because you get to bear the fruits of that labor when they get in it. Love that for you. Crock-Pot has some really good Dutch ovens that I have fallen in love with. I got my first one recently for like $50, $50-$60 off of Amazon. Dutch ovens are essentially just like a little pot that you can cook in, but also safely put it in the oven to bake stuff in it as well. Speaking of good cookware, I definitely recommend, if it's in budget, get your parents a new pots and pans set, preferably stainless steel pot. I feel like a pot set is such a good universal, once again, usable thing for parents. And honestly, quick pro tip for buying kitchenware, go to places like Macy's and Belk and look out for when they have sales on pot stuff. I have a set of Cathlon non-stick pots, and before you start saying how bad non-stick pots pots are. I don't care. That's what I wanted. I told my mom she wanted to get me a housewarming gift, and I said some Calphalon pots because they're so good and they last forever if you take care of them. The things you take care of will take care of you. The pot set that she got me was supposed to be $1,000. Guess how much she got it for?
100
to 200, somewhere in there. Guess where she got it from? Macy's. From personal experience, as somebody who's been living on their own since they were 18, that's usually always my first place to go for anything home related, especially kitchen, because it gets so expensive. A seasoning cabinet organizer. Whether you get just the like tier rack to put your seasonings on in your parents' kitchen, or you get the whole set for them with the rack and the bottles to put the seasoning in, this is such a good gift. As somebody whose parents' seasoning cabinets, I kid you not, are like 4 rows high. Like they literally take up 4 like shelves in the cabinet. They need these so bad. Please help them. It's better for their eyes. It's better for their backs. They don't have to be doing all that reaching. And finally, the kitchen gadget of all kitchen gadgets, an air fryer. Do I even have to say that? Get them an air fryer. Air fryers are so diverse in price, quality, affordability. They have everything. Air fryers are such good gifts, especially if you get them like a good high-tech one that's not too expensive. For example, the Ninja ones. Oh, I love my Ninja air fryer. This category is small for good reason. Let's discuss mysterious siblings. I feel like some people aren't as close to their siblings, and those who aren't as close to their siblings but still want to get them something, these are some universal gift ideas for you. Starting off strong, a record player. Anything but Crossley. That's all I'm gonna say. Good decor, good use if they actually have vinyl, so bonus points for that. Moving on, the new school Vans. If you don't know what those Vans are, they are the Vans with the chunky laces and really fat tongue of the shoe. Super trendy, and I feel like everybody likes them. You can also get them tote bags, like I said before, with the Earth Girlies, or you can get them a Baggu bag set, or just a Baggu bag period. These bags are made with a bunch of recycled material, so they are good for the planet, and if they're a student or they live on their own, they can use as a backpack or a grocery bag or a beach bag if you live near the beach. I feel like Baggu bags are just really universal and really sturdy, so even if you're paying a little bit more for it, it's definitely like worth it in the end because they won't have to buy another one unless they start collecting them. This is probably my favorite category. Curly hair enthusiasts. Let's get into it. These are the curly girls who love to wear their hair out. They love taking care of their hair. They love trying new stuff for their hair, and honestly, as somebody with that hair type, it's expensive. Give them some, please. This is so expensive to start out with. I promise not everything is this expensive on the list, but the Pattern Beauty hair steamer. Pattern Beauty recently came out with a hair steamer that can comb through hair, or you can like just put a diffuser on the hair. Steam is just so good for hair because it's good for moisture, and it's so good for wash day. And I feel like nobody really steams their hair because they don't have the access to a steamer, but if you're interested in blowing some money on somebody that you love with curly hair, get them that hair steamer. Even better if they already said they wanted it. A perfect gift for a curly girl is a custom Scotch bonnet by Danny. I've been shopping with Danny since I was a teenager, and she literally makes the best bonnets I've ever bought. Handmade, black owned, woman owned. I love her bonnets. You can pick the color, the size, there's patterns, there's shower caps, there's do-rags, there's stuff for kids, there's stuff for adults, there's everything. And she ships quick. Bless her heart. I love Danny so bad. Definitely recommend a custom bonnet. A vibrating scalp massager is honestly another really good gift because if you didn't know, scratching that scalp with any type of like scalp massager or even your hands stimulates hair growth, and I'm pretty sure if somebody has curly hair, baby, they're trying to get it to their butt. Why wouldn't they love something that stimulates hair growth? This is such a good one for anybody who lives by themselves or just wants to improve their hair health overall. Some silk or satin pillowcases. You can find these in any of those stores, like I said before, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, anything like that, Ross, Kohl's. It helps prevent breakage and everything like that, so it makes your hair from getting frizzy, prevents those split ends, and it's just honestly such a good investment. Finally, you can get a travel size set of their favorite hair care line. I feel like this could be really hard to find because not every hair care line sells travel sizes of their products, but my personal favorite hair care line is Sacred. I'm not gonna lie and sit up here in front. I've never been sponsored by Sacred. They never pay me to say anything, but I love Sacred more than anything. If you can find any travel sizes for their favorite curly hair products, you can definitely get them like a travel kit for their curly hair. So for example, you can get them travel size bottles and then some of their favorite curly hair products that you may have seen in their bathroom. They have a re-up on their favorite products as well. If they want to travel, they have the little mini bottles as well. Let's discuss a golden retriever boyfriend. Everybody knows what this is. Everybody knows the innocence, doe-eyed, no thoughts behind the eyes type of boyfriend. Now, once again, I really think a 3/4 zip up would be really good for the golden retriever boyfriend because it's something, once again, they can use a pump cover, wear at their job, or just wear as loungewear. And like I said before, Patagonia, North Face are honestly my favorite. And I want to add in Aritzia and Skims as well in this category because there's definitely so many different options for you to pick from. And if you're looking for more affordable options, because all the ones I kind of said were kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie, Marshall's is good, Target is good, even Walmart has some really good 3/4 zip ups. A new water bottle is always going to be the best type of gift, especially because them golden retriever boyfriends, one thing they gonna do is drink up your water bottle. Yes, I live and die by my Owala. I have had ice in this bottle for 36 hours now. Owala on top, per usual. Casual Owala win. Typical Owala win, I should say. An Aritzia sweatsuit. Stop getting the Nike Techs. Get the Aritzia sweatsuits and thank me later. I talked a lot about Aritzia before, but these Aritzia sweatsuits have honestly changed my view on what a good sweatsuit is like. I got my first few sets last year. I love, I gag, I live. And the boyfriends love the neutrals, the navies, the black, the grays, the browns, the greens, anything like that, they're gonna love it. And finally, another super viral thing, which is the Birkenstock clogs. I have these shoes. They're super cute, very fashionable. And I feel like even if you're wearing just like shorts and a hoodie, it definitely elevates a man's outfit in my opinion. Moving on to the fashion hoe boyfriend. They live and die Rick Owens, Margiela, Uniqlo, Acne Studios type of vibe. Vintage shirts, hoodies, or sweatpants are always gonna be the go-to. Fashion people love to be unique, and thrifted and vintage thrifted pieces are always going to be the most unique because girl, they don't sell them anymore. You can't find them. One of one. Carhartt pieces. These fashion people love Carhartt more than they love their mama. Carhartt is their pride and joy. Carhartt double knee pants are so cute. I feel like if you need to get a color recommendations, I recommend black or brown or green for these type of pants. And then of course, Carhartt worker jackets, Carhartt tops, basic tops. Anything Carhartt is just really good. It is a little bit more pricey. I love the New Balance 9060s as well as the New Balance Protection Pack 2002 Rs. New Balance is absolutely changing the sneaker game in the more recent years, and they have some of the most trendy and cool looking shoes I've ever seen. I have a pair of 2002 Rs, the Protection Pack specifically in green and brown actually, and I love both of them. They are the most comfortable shoes that I personally own, and yet they are still so stylish. I personally don't have any 9060s. My sister does, and she loves them as well. She says they're super comfortable, very stylish, and also really reliable shoes. And finally, what is a fashion lover without their accessories? I definitely recommend getting them some unique beanies and some unique accessories that you can thrift, find at vintage stores, or even get from places like Grailed, StockX, or GOAT. These are definitely things that you have to keep an eye out for. Moving on to our last category, the travel baddies. The travel baddies love a vacation, okay? They love leaving the country. They love a plane. Their Delta Sky miles are in the sky. They are so high. They have all of them, okay? They stay in that lounge. They stay in the Delta lounge. Their passport is stamped. They keep a vacation booked, and there's never a time that they're not on a sandy white beach or in a brand new city they've never been to before. You can get your favorite travel baddie a nice little sweatsuit. Once again, going to recommend Aritzia or Skims or anything like that, just because they are super cute, super trendy, and very comfortable, and once you take care of them, they will take care of you, so they will last a long time if you allow it. And something that a lot of people don't like to discuss, a new suitcase set. If you're gonna get somebody a suitcase set, I recommend one that has TSA approved locks for security reasons. They can lock their stuff up when they are flying, and let's say they check their bags. You don't want anybody going through that stuff. And also, I recommend hard covered suitcases so the items inside will not get damaged at least as bad as other ones with soft outsides. Passport holders are also super cute and really convenient. Gift ideas, you can get them custom, not custom. You can get specific colors. They're super cute and really nice accessories to have when traveling, and make passports really easy to notice and see. Especially if you're traveling out the country, you kind of want to have your passport on you 24/7 because you never know what can happen. And having a cover that is different from the traditional passport cover of wherever your person is from, it's very noticeable to have, and it's just something that can catch the eye in case it falls or anything like that. Next thing is some easy, storable skincare. These can be topicals, eye patches. This could be some Drunk Elephant serums, as long as it fits in the TSA approved carry-on liquids bag. If you're trying to buy somebody that's something that they can bring on the plane that is liquid, maybe a serum, I would just say stick to the quart rule. Make sure it can fit inside of the 1 quart rule, which is what the rule was for a really long time. I don't know why people are switching it now, but I would stick to that for best case scenario. Some headphones. I don't care if it's Sony's, Bose, Apple AirPod Maxes, Apple AirPod Pros, any headphones that are really comfortable when wearing. I know Sony's are a lot more known to be more comfortable than AirPods, so I definitely recommend the very popular trendy Sony's if you're gonna get anything, and they're also cheaper. Kind of a win-win. And also in regards to technology and making travel a lot easier, this Anchor portable charger, you can plug it into the wall like a regular outlet and charge a device while it's charging itself. You could charge 2 devices via USB-C at the same time. So not only a portable charger, but also a charging cube, block, whatever you want to call it, it fits into that category. You can also get some suitcase organizer cubes. As somebody who travels a lot, I love a good organizing cube because I know what type of clothes are where. These are just so good to have when traveling because it really keeps your suitcase organized, because they're so easy to get messy and just look a mess like after 2 days. The last thing you can get for your favorite travel baddie is a custom suitcase tag. These are so helpful because a lot of suitcases look like one another, and it's so easy to get your suitcase mixed up with somebody else's, especially when it comes to color, material, design, especially because a lot of people don't get super wacky design colors or just suitcase colors period. I definitely recommend a suitcase suitcase tag because it makes your suitcase stand out no matter what. If you aren't really used to your new suitcase set that you might have got from somebody or you just got for yourself, or if you are using a suitcase set you've had for years but it's kind of like easy, you know, to get lost in the crowd, putting a suitcase tag on the top makes it super identifiable and easy to find. Now with that being said, that isn't every single gift idea that I've ever had in the entire world, but I think this is a good place to start. I hope I was able to give you some ideas for this holiday season for you to get for your loved ones that are in your life that you want to treat to something this holiday season. If you guys have any more gift ideas, definitely leave them down below because you never know who you can help. A lot of people aren't gift givers at their core, and that's okay. So we need to help who we can help when we can help. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please give it a huge like and subscribe for more Christmas content because this is just the beginning. I want you to comment this little emoji if you stayed here till the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you have an amazing morning, evening, night, wherever on the world, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. Bye guys!